Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Phillies hosting the Rockies, and the Rockies are plus 195 on the money line. The Phillies are minus 238. The over-under is 8.5 runs. The Rockies, getting a run and a half on the run line, are minus 105, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by one, you win. The Phillies, laying a run and a half on the run line, are minus 115, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by 2 or more. Now, this is their opening day in Philadelphia. Lineups for tomorrow's game are supposed to be, for the Rockies, Doyle, Tovar, McMahon, Bryant, Toglia, Bouchard, Farmer, Stallings, and Beck. That's supposed to be their 1 through 9. For the Phillies, it's supposed to be Schwarber, Stott, Harper, Baum, Kepler, Realmuto, I'm tongue-tied. Then Castellanos, Sosa, and Marsh. Lineups haven't been confirmed yet, but that's just who the 1 through 9 is supposed to look like. And then the weather for tomorrow's game, because, Philly does play outside. It's supposed to be 76 degrees with 13-mile-an-hour winds blowing out. And I figured kind of what it was doing in Baltimore would be kind of what it would be doing in Philly. They're separated by a couple hundred miles, but, the weather in those geographical areas are typically about the same. Marquez did not pitch against the Phillies last year. Sanchez pitched twice against the Rockies last year. 5 1/3, 1 run, 1 earned. They lost 3-2 in Colorado. He struck out 2. And then at home, 6 innings, 1 run, 1 earned. They won 7-6. He struck out 10. Head-to-head, the Phillies are 7-3 against the Rockies in their last 10 meetings against them. The home team is 7-3. The favorite is 7-3 on the money line. The favorite or the underdog getting or laying runs is 5-5. There have been 3 one-run games in their last 10. The under is 7-3, and the over-under at 8.5 runs is 5-5. And for those who wonder why I mentioned one-run games, you can bet the run line. And if you bet it getting a run and a half, if there's a lot of one-run games, you bet the underdog, you win. If there isn't a lot and you bet the favorite, you'd win. Just kind of how it goes. The Rockies started the season 1-2 playing in Steinbrenner Field in Tampa. 5 runs, 3 runs, 10 runs. 2 runs and a loss they scored. 2 runs and a win they scored, and then 4 runs and a loss. For the Phillies, they dropped the ball today. Of course, I bet them. I bet them the first 2 games of the year too, and I won, so I can't be too angry. But 10 runs, 17 runs, and then 6 runs. They scored 7 runs in a win, 11 runs in a win, and then 1 run in a loss. And when it comes to the Nationals and the Phillies, any teams that are division rivals, nothing typically surprises me with how they play each other. I will take the Phillies on the money line. I'm going to take the Phillies laying the runs in this game. And because of the 13-mile-an-hour winds and this being the home opener, I think the Phillies will be pumped up, and I think this game goes over. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut. And please bet responsibly.